auction. I sold 4 items, on 3 on eBay and 1 on Mercari. Hello, everybody. This is Dennis from Rex Flippers. I am coming back in to tell you about my WhatNot auction last night. Uh, First of all, I want to say that during the time of my auction, I sold 4 items, on 3 on eBay and 1 on Mercari. But I didn't sell anything on WhatNot. I was on WhatNot for almost 2 hours. I had maybe 3 people in my room at one time, but that only lasted a few seconds. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I worked hard all day yesterday trying to get ready for that auction. I advertised it. I have been advertising it for 2-3 weeks. A lot of people said they were going to be there. A lot of WhatNot people said they were going to be there. But when I sent out messages to them all last night after WhatNot was over, after my WhatNot auction was over, sent a message to a bunch of them, said I am done with WhatNot. And they started responding back, and they all had different excuses. One said that she missed my show. One said that, and I sent a message to her when I saw that before she responded before I sent that out. And I sent a message to her, says I'm still here. I'm still doing my show, but didn't get a response. I had several of them want to know why I was done with WhatNot, and I told them. I says when I first signed up with WhatNot, I said my first 5 auctions, 2 of them were excellent auctions. I made some money on those. I said, but since then I haven't made anything. I think probably the last 8 or 9 auctions that I have done, I haven't sold the first item. Not the first item. Even when I offered giveaways, I didn't get people in. I didn't get people in that could do the giveaway. So I don't know what it is, whether it's me or just people didn't like my products or what. But yeah, I am done with WhatNot. Too much work. It's not like I just pull stuff out, pick something up and put it up there and show it and say this is it. No, I have to take pictures of it. I have to put it in the computer and WhatNot. I have to list whether it's going to be auction or buy it now. Yeah, I have to pull it from my stock. I have to set up my room for the auction. And when I pull all the stuff I pulled out Tuesday night. I had over 60 items that I had pulled out Tuesday night from auction Tuesday night. And I'm having another auction. I was having another auction on Thursday night. Well, by the time I got through with the auction on Tuesday night, which I admit I screwed up on a little bit, I turned around and ran that same auction again on Wednesday morning. Nobody coming into my room. Nobody was interested in anything I had. So then I had to take all that stuff out back and put it back into stock. And then turn around and pull out everything I was going to be putting into the auction last night. And it took me all day putting stuff back into stock, making sure I put it back where it belongs, so we don't have to go looking for it later. We have everything labeled where it's at. We know what shelf it's at, where it's at. If it's in a bin, we know what bin it's in. Then I had to turn around and pull all the stuff out for the Christmas auction. Christmas in June. I had a lot of people tell me that was a great idea. That was a great idea. We'll be there. We're going to be there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, they didn't. They didn't come. I had one person that told me he was going to be there that showed up. And that was my woodworking buddy out in Washington State. He came on there, and he was on there Tuesday night. But last night, he actually didn't come on until I sent out a message, because I thought I was having problems with my audio. And I sent out messages saying, and I wasn't getting anybody. So I sent out messages saying, come visit my show now. And he did. He came and visited my show. And he was the only one that came and visited my show. That for any length of time. I mean, but he was on the way, had his kiddos in the car. He was headed to the park to go play with his kids. Okay? So, I don't have a problem with that. But then some of the others, you can see they pop in, then they pop out. They pop in, they pop out. I mean, they don't give you time to say anything to them, and they're gone. So now, I've got all that Christmas stuff that I've got to put back in and put back in stock. And I've got most of it done so far. Plus, I had to get my items ready for shipping this morning, and getting ready to go to the post office in a few minutes. So I'm done with WhatNot. I'm concentrating on eBay and Mercari. And I may look into different avenues, possibly doing YouTube auctions, setting up a YouTube auction channel to where I can do auctions, my own auctions on YouTube live, and I don't have to worry about paying fees to the different organizations. So while I'm on here, I'll go ahead and let you know what I sold last night. And one of the items I sold was a vintage holiday twisted tapered candle. I did have that listed in the auction, but it sold, so I had to pull it out. And we sold that for $9.25. Then I sold an item that we have had for a long time, and it's a vintage cast iron Scottish Terrier paperweight, or it's heavy enough to be a doorstop. The thing weighs a pound and a half, and it's only about that big. So, but yeah, we sold that for $23. And then I sold. I got an item that I've had several. Have had them out there for probably 4 or 5 years now. I had 25 of them to start with, and I've been selling them down. I think I've only got about 7 or 8 left. But it's the Thunder from Down Under. It's a 33 by 23 poster advertising Thunder from Down Under. And if you don't know what the Thunder from Down Under is, that is Australia's version of Chippendales. So I sold that poster for $10. And then on Mercari, I had one sale on Mercari, and that was a Cricut Deluxe Paper Disney, Marvel, and Avengers. And I sold that for $10. So, I still did good yesterday as far as sales go with Mercari and eBay. But I'm done with WhatNot. I'm I just deleted everything out of my computer that has anything to do with WhatNot. And I do appreciate Hieroglyphics. He's out in California. He came in on Tuesday night. I think he was busy last night, but he came in on Tuesday night and gave me a tip. Gave me $1 tip. That's the only tip I received when I was doing WhatNot. Of course, he did that because I gave him $1 tip to help him get started. So it was a payback, but I appreciate the hieroglyphics out there in California. There are a few good people on WhatNot. They do have good items for sale. I'm not telling you to not go to WhatNot. You can get some good deals on WhatNot. There's a lot of good sellers out there. But as far as me selling on WhatNot, no. I'm not doing it anymore. So I guess that's about all I wanted to tell you today. I will be getting back to doing my videos a little bit more often now that I'm not having to do all this stuff for WhatNot. And, oh, I keep forgetting. I need you to subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, because the more subscribers I get, the easier it's going to be for me to do live video on YouTube. So I need people to subscribe, and I need people to hit that like button and tell me that they like my videos. And if you subscribe to my videos, then it goes towards helping me get to where I can do live ones. I'm at 32 subscribers right now. I would like to reach 50 within the next 2 months. I'd like to reach 50 in the next 2 months, and by the end of the year, I would like to have at least 100 subscribers. So, I may be changing up my videos a little bit more and doing little different things, and we'll just see how it goes. So, from my family to yours, y'all have a good day. Be careful with all this weather we're having out there, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.